But hello there, this is Calabrios. You know, the thing about it is WBC junior middleweight champion Sir Canelo Alvarez says he knows Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s fighting style. And, because he's been studying him a great deal over the years. Canelo feels very confident that he'll beat him up on September 14th in their big fight over in Las Vegas. Now, Canelo basically said that, quote, I'm going to prepare like I never in my life because I will win that day and I will shock the world. Now, Calabrios doesn't necessarily see Mr. Canelo shocking the world in a fight, but I do think it makes for a nice quote. Canelo is basically Robert Canelo 2.0. He's going to take well before the fight. Then get badly exposed as a flat-footed fighter. They can't maneuver well around the ring and who comes forward in straight lines. Canelo could prepare all he wants, but the guys that he's preparing against aren't Mayweather. Also, even if it was Mayweather clone, Canelo would be trained to lose because I think he'd be dominated daily in sparring sessions by Mayweather. Canelo also talked about his weight and how he's working hard to make sure he watches it carefully. Canelo knows that he can't afford to get too heavy because he's going to have to take off a great deal of weight. Get down to the 152. Canelo is going to have a real tough time. But Mayweather, because of his speed and movement, this isn't going to be a fighter that is mainly throwing jabs at him the way that Austin Trout was doing in their fight last April. Mayweather throws jabs, but he's not afraid to let his hands go, and won't be content with the jab. With the Canelo for 12 rounds. So Mayweather knows that just jabbing with Canelo won't guarantee the win. If Canelo's one landing the hard shots, even if it's 2 or 3, he could have his judges giving him the decision like the way they did in the last fight against Trout. Now, Canelo landed very power punches in each round and was outlanded, but the judges were impressed with the power shots that they were, without Trout's continuous jabs, he's nailing Canelo with. Now, the weight could be a problem for Canelo because he really is getting close to the point where making 154 could be a real ordeal for. He's about to turn 23. He's built like a super middleweight, heavyweight, and yeah, he's still fighting at 154. Physically, Canelo is not the same fighter he was 4 years ago when he was fighting at welterweight. He's put on a lot of weight, and now he's heavy, and that's good and bad, when you're struggling to make weight class. That is no longer suited for your body, it's like putting on clothes that no longer fit you and wearing them all day. So, it's going to make you feel terrible. I see this as a problem for Canelo because he has to take off more and more weight to continue to fight at 154 against welterweights like Mayweather. Sooner or later, he's going to catch up to Canelo where he's going to be too weak for the struggle. Just get down to 154 division. And in this case, Canelo has to get down 152, and that's going to be even harder for him.